Talking about ecotourism in the 4 or 5 beaches going to take place here. Sustainable tourism is what we are looking at it. And then we want to deal with living parts, natural environments, flora, fauna, and cultural heritage is primary attraction. And what are the basic characteristics of ecotourism is involve travel to nature destination, minimize the impact on the environment, built environment awareness, what have you built, how is it, provide a direct financial benefit to the conservation, so how the funds are getting generated, how it is maintained, respect for the local culture, human right and democratic movements are required, financial benefits to empower the local people require some financial support. So we have 6 different types of projects are here. Chinna Viranapattanam, Dubrayapet, Arikamedu Beach, Manapet Beach, Nallavadu Beach, Kalapet Beach. Then you have Thirukkaleshwaram Temple, Valiyanur, Puducherry. The temple is also one of the tourist spots here. Then we have developed a heritage area in Puducherry. You have to develop the streetscaping and other thing. And then you have one of the very good beach landscaping done in front of the secretariat that need to be extended towards the northern direction and give a character or continue the character of the beach development. Then development of Bharati Park after the cyclone, these most of the trees in Pondicherry have been destroyed. So we have to rework on them and redesign the parks. Then Chunambar, we need to develop a walkway. These are the 6 different types of project need to be handled in the Pondicherry. So how are we going to handle them? That is more important. Talking about eco beach development, number 1, Chinna Viranapattanam. You can see the Google map how it is there. Wherever it is colored yellow is the phase 1 of the project, and you have backwater getting inside. We have different themes, whenever we talk about a project we have to have some kind of a theme to sell your product. So here we have taken the wave as a theme. So all your designs, everything need to be in the wave pattern. You can see the design concept in the wave pattern worked out on the spaces available for us. Then the elements that we have introduced are entrance plaza, lifeguard station, you have changing rooms once you have a bath in the sea or wet yourself in the sea water. Then you have some rain shelters, toilets, comfort rooms, stepped lawns are there, extension of coconut groves are there. There is a watchtower for the people to watch how the beach are there. Then you have a hanging bridge to connect to different areas. Sculptures are there, retaining walls to hold the soil, gabion wall to protect the sea erosion, pathway. You have gabion walls to protect the sea waves hitting the land. Then have pathways. This is a design intent. You have a small lake available for you after the backwaters coming inside. So there the wave will not be strong, so it's a safe place for the people to have a bath, have a swim, have a boat jetty, boating facility, so that your wave speed will not be there for the people. Then these are all the details of what is being provided as a master plan. different pavement, different angles, everything given in a wave pattern. Boat jetties and coconut groves, plant coconuts in a proper signature pattern, so that you can see that as a grove growing up. And the next site we are talking about is Dubraipet and Arikemedi beach. Both are interconnected. The next particular project what we are going to handle is Dubraipet and Arikemedi beach. Again, all the beaches are near the backwater entry into the city. You have some gabion walls are there which will invite the water to come inside, or this become a breakwater so that the wave speed may not be there inside the water body or a backwater. Here we are talking about pulses here we are talking about heartbeat rate as a concept. So you have up and down, down, up and like that, something like some rhythms. So you can see the concept being worked out on the same idea. And you have a hanging bridge, you have a gabion wall. Then you have again, lifeguard, changing rooms, rain shelters, washrooms, have a raised garden, viewpoints, hanging. These are some of the things, which comes in everywhere, but how do you design it in a different level is more important here. You can see the details of design with a pulse pattern. Again, some more details. This is Arikemedi side. Then Dubraipet side. This is the overall picture, how it will be developed when it happens. Basically what is required, when you see the site, you should imagine what it can be at the future level. That is more important than, just keep on doing something which is not off the site. These are all things which need to be designed in such a way it will be useful for the public. More on urban planning we have to think in terms. You have to have a hanging bridge, different steps to climb up to different level. You have greenery, you have gabion walls, and then you have a viewpoints. So these are all the elements which are required in designing these kind of beach parks. The urban parks, what we are designing is for the good ambience of places. That is more important. The third park, beach park we are talking about is Manapet beach. It's also near to the urban area. A large open space, unused large open space. So we have to provide facility for the local and invite foreigners. Foreigners are coming to Pondicherry, okay, they can visit. And then here, it's designed in the form of a ghats. This particular park beach park we are talking, Manapet beach, we want to design it as a ghat area, so that people can sit and view. Some of the concepts of ghats are given. Of course, these are all ghats given as per a river, but we have to think in terms of a beach. So how do you react towards this kind of design in a beach environment? Of course, we have given you the viewing deck, mandapams are there, tree court will be there, pergolas, rain shelters. More than rain shelter, we have to call them sun shelters. Then you need to have a changing rooms. All the facilities are required. So you can see what kind of design inputs have been created. The long walk with the pergola and mandapams are there. Then you have dancing walls are there, different levels of walls are given. So you can see, these kind of an input. Once you have this kind of input, you can really enjoy the beach. More so, have a different food habits, different foods are available here in this beach. So people can really enjoy the beach. You can really see the quality of work that is being done by us. The next is Nalavadu beach. The fourth one is Nalavadu beach. Again here also the theme is something like, we have shells. Beach, any beach you call it, shells are the part and parcel of the beach. So you get lot of shells on the sand. When I was a child, we used to go and put our hands in the sea sand and collect the shells. Even my daughter does the same nowadays. Collect the shells and then collect them. I put all the shells in my pocket. All the pockets will be with the sand. All those things. You should enjoy that. You have this. What you did in your childhood, your daughter is repeating for you. It's very interesting. And this is the idea of shell getting into the design. Again, we have the facilities like boardwalking, foot kiosk, viewing gallery, stone bunding. These are all basic requirements. You have to have this basic requirement, all the 6 beaches. Your shell views, boardwalking, wooden deck. Boardwalking is given on the safer side of the water where the waves are not coming. Then we are going to the next beach, which is called as Kalapet beach, 5th one. And here fish is the part and parcel of the sea. So you have lot of different varieties of fishes are there. I don't eat fish, or I don't know much about fish, but fish is there as an element. We would like to use the fish as one of the concept here. So you can see the design done in the fish pattern, how the fishes will move around. That concept being used here to give the design input in that fashion. And again you have the requirement like lifeguards, changing room, rain shelters, pergolas, kiosks, sculptures, meadows, raised garden, wave walls, viewpoint. You have nice street furniture also included. Then only people really enjoy the beach. You can see the idea behind the fish concept. Again, one more view. You can see the number of fishes flying out of the sand. Then we go into the heritage area now. This is the major heritage area in Puducherry, wherein what is basically required here is more important. You just cannot design something in isolation and then do away with it, because it has got a very, very high cultural heritage city. Basically, what is lacking in this particular area is trees. We need trees, shades. So how to provide trees and what type of trees? Then you have service infrastructure, which is again more important. This is a plan showing what is the basic requirement. Parallel parking and then perpendicular two-wheeler parking. Parking has become very, very basic and larger requirement of a city nowadays. With more and more car companies coming into India, we have lost most of the roads to the parking areas rather than the driving area. But people, we have totally lost ourselves in providing more spaces for the road users rather than the pedestrian users. We have to think that pedestrians are more important when to car drivers or two-wheeler drivers. That concept has to come out, then only our city will have a more life towards the people. You can see the detailed drawing, the urban landscaping, how the street need to be designed. It's a single way road. You have a 4 meter only wide width of the road. Balance area has been distributed for pedestrian and two-wheeler parking and car parking. And then you have a service plan, and cross section showing how the road will happen. Then we are going into the temple. Tirukamaleshwar Temple, Valliyanur, Puducherry. See, what is the importance of temple being included as a part of the urban landscaping? We are very much interested in designing a temple, already designed temple only. We are only trying to improve the facilities in the temple so that people who are comes here enjoy the facility and do their prayer to the temple. So how do you react to it? What is the basic requirement of a temple? When a person comes to a temple, he has to feel that vibration getting into him about the temple, number one. Number two, the walking areas need to be covered up properly so that he need not suffer from the sunstroke or sun heat getting into his foot, because he cannot wear a slippers and go into the temple. Number three, he has to feel that different spaces are connected properly inside the temple, how to go into the temple and do his rituals and come back. That is the basic requirement of a temple. So this particular temple where we have a Stalavrisham, we call it, one of the tree which will be there. Then you have a tank in most of the temple need to be improved. You have to improve the Paditurai so that people can go into the pond and have a bath in the tank and then come and go and do the prayer. And you have covered walkway, as I said earlier, about the sun heat and other thing. And then you need to have a proper pavement around the temple, and you need to develop a Nandavanam, which is more important in terms of providing flowers to the god. Renovation of compound wall and things like that, which are all more important to development of a temple. So you can go through the plan what we are trying to do in this particular temple area. Water tank and mandapams are there. Then you have entry and exit to the different areas. Then you also need to have some kind of a shopping arrangement for the people to sell something in order to live happily for the local people. Then the fourth project number 4 is extension of beach promenade and development of viewpoint in Puducherry. Actually, this particular beach promenade is extended southward of existing beach. Not southward, it's a northward. So south area is just in front of the Secretariat, that being one of the very important beach there, need to be extended in the further level, another 400-500 meters length it being extended, and you have the same kind of landscaping need to be done up here. So you have the walkway, parking need to be provided, washrooms need to be provided, plazas and different dancing pillars. Here the culture is totally different. So most of the people coming here are tourists, so you have to have a design in terms of tourist requirement. There is a small backwater coming inside, or a nalla coming into the sea. So you need to have a hanging bridge to connect from the old walkway to the new one. You can see the master plan showing all the requirements, and these are all the design inputs you can see. It's all viewing deck, people can stand there and put their hand and then watch the view of the sea. Your promenade, fantastically paved with trees and walkways. Then the next development is the park, which is totally ravaged after the cyclone. There is nothing, you can see greenery, but it's all fallen and something has come up over the past 4 years. But ultimately, we have to give rise to the new concept of the park. And it's actually, we want to give a new look to the park. So once we decided to give a new look to the park, we like to have a free flowing pattern, is what the concept says. And how is your free flowing concept going to work on all the different 4 sections are there? Then this will have different zones for the different users, elders, children's, and then adult. So all the people activity are taken care. So you have 4 different zones: adventure zone, gathering spaces, meadow lawn for the seating purposes, meditation more so, children's area for vibrating. Then finally we are coming to Chunambar. That's another one more beach happening there. It's a long beach of 2 kilometers. So what are we going to do here? That's also very important. Have a walking trails, and the phase is natural trail is what we are talking about in this particular long trail of beach. So again you have walkways, children's play area. Children's play area is one of the very important thing, then when the children want to come to beach, only you all will go to the beach. Otherwise, you go to the restaurant, use the bar or use the eateries and come back, so you don't have any activity. So here you have a treetop walking is there, board walking is there, rain or sun shelter is there, patterned lawns, individual lawns are available for the people. So all those things are available here. So this is the design input of free flowing walkway. The backwater is there, so you have the boating activity taking place. Otherwise, you can't have a boat jetties and other thing on the sea because of the roughness of the sea. And then you have a children's play area with stepping stones landed in a different angles. Then viewing decks are provided. And basically, when we are doing a children's play area, you have to have a lot of creativity on you. How the kids will use, how they will enjoy the place, plus your usage as per the site condition, and how long the equipment will last. So we have to think in all these terms and then use them. For example, what I shown you in the first is basically thing which should not happen. The second one is more so, you can buy the old rubber tires of the car or tractors and bury them and use them for the kids' place, more interesting. And wooden logs. After the cyclone, we have a lot of trees are available, so you can cut them into different shapes and then use them. And then climbing up, climbing down, different activity for the kids. Effective use of woods for a parking lot, play lot. You have a maze to get lost. You have a different type of mazes are there. Chessboard is there. Sculptures, stone sculptures, places can be allotted, and every time some sculpture will come and design the places. Sand sculptures, mural walls again. Drinking water, very very important. We all have to forget that bloody PET bottles which are being sold. Our government has to provide drinking water everywhere. Then only we will not buy those bottles. Waste paper, dustbins, different ideas. Seating arrangement, again different ideas. Seating, again different ideas you have. Lighting and furniture need to be used a cast iron, because near to the coastal area, erosion will not take place with the cast iron much faster compared to other material. Lighting, totally diffused lighting and underground lighting, like that, you will have more different lighting concept can be used, so have more vibration on the place in the night. Trees, you need to use localized trees which will be tolerant to the salt spray.